Long enough to cover the subject and short enough to keep it interesting. Welcome to Outta My League. I'm Nick Diaz. The old cliche that says a challenge is just a new opportunity. Yeah, okay. But this applies to Will Wade and LSU basketball. So a few months ago, Roy Williams retired from the greatest job in college basketball, North Carolina. Now, reportedly, it was because the transfer portal rules broke him down. The profession that he fell in love with and committed his life to was gone. Seeing a boy stay for 4 years and helping him turn into a man was over. The romanticism and the purity of the sport that he loved was gone. Because now players who spent 4 years recruiting, 3 years recruiting in high school can transfer free of penalty wherever they want. This is seen as a challenge to most older coaches because they didn't sign up for this shit. Now look, I'm not here to judge or make fun of Roy Williams because guess what? What happened to Roy Williams, it's going to happen to you too. It's going to happen to all of us eventually, all right? Whether it's our job or our health, we're all going to turn into Roy Williams someday. We're all going to look around and be like, fuck this. I didn't sign up for this. This is not what I signed up for. That's an ugly, ugly fact of life. But here's the beautiful fact of life. The beautiful fact of life is that this can also be a choice, whether or not you break down like an old man yelling at the clouds on his front porch. It's not easy to make that choice, but it's plausible. You see old guys like Nick Saban still kicking it and changing with the times with offenses, transfer portals, assistant coaches, style of coaching. All right, it's not easy, but it's plausible. And that's not talent necessarily. That's a choice Saban has made. That's a choice. Now, having said that, it's easier to make that choice when you're younger than when you're older. And coaches like Will Wade have chosen to use this challenge as an opportunity. And coming off of a team that went to the tournament for third straight year and was one shot away from winning the SEC championship, Will Wade might actually have a better team next season because instead of just having junior college players and high school players as your talent base, now you have a third. You have all of Division I college basketball, just like that. The players who left LSU, who just transferred, Andre Hyatt, sorry, I found someone better from Illinois. Jalen Cook, sorry, Jalen, I found an all-SEC starting point guard from Missouri. Josh Gray, I wish you well, Josh, but you were really just a roster filler for practice because the Musasise thing fell apart and we needed another rim protector. That's it. I found someone better from Cincinnati, and I'm about to find someone even better in the coming weeks. Just wait for it. And look, you can look at it from different angles. You can either look at it as, oh my God, I have to recruit more guys year-round and lose players. Or you can say, I have an opportunity to never be in a rebuilding year ever again. It's a choice you make. Young or old, it's a choice. For example, the spread offense in football. The spread offense in football was always the great talent equalizer in the game. But old guys like Ed Ogeron and Nick Saban said, hey, if we play the spread stuff too, then maybe nobody could beat us because we have more talent than everyone else. Therefore, the talent equalizer is gone. They went like that instead of just going, oh, Lordy, where's my football gone? What a Greek tragedy, right? Because if you have enough talent, greatness can be a choice you make. And Will Wade has made his choice. And I've never been more excited for LSU basketball. So moving on, LSU, they found their new university president, Dr. William F. Tate IV. Couldn't find what the F stands for, but I do know that everyone just calls him Bill. So, Bill Tate. I don't really know anything about Bill other than he was the provost at the University of South Carolina. I don't even know what provost even means, but it sounds cool. Just provost. Just kind of rolls off the tongue, don't it? Provost. But anyways, Bill was asked how he plans to balance out sports and academics. And his response was, yeah, I want to win national championships. And he started giving anecdotes about how sports teaches students life lessons. He said he was on the plane with the South Carolina football team on their way back from its loss against LSU this past season, and he watched the team go through COVID protocols to get back to class and live their lives, and he noted the discipline that it taught them. That was just one example. Now, I don't know anything else about Bill, but I can tell you I think I'm going to like Bill, because the bar was set pretty low by the previous permanent university president, known as Dr. F. King Alexander, which, by the way, I was able to look up and find the F in his name, and it stands for fuckface. So, unlike Dr. Fuckface, Dr. Bill Tate will actually not try and act like a third grader who's trying to separate the nerds from the jocks and cause a civil war on campus between the two groups and blame the problem on the football team. The problem that Dr. Fuckface had was Fuckface was always trying to take 10% of the athletic department's budget and put it towards academics, because Dr. Fuckface didn't know how to run a major flagship university with a powerhouse athletic department. Matter of fact, he wasn't really qualified to run any university, because unlike Bill Tate, who is coming from an SEC flagship university, Fuckface didn't understand what Mark Emmert understood from 1999 to 2004 when he hired Nick Saban, which is use the football team to promote your academics. He did that, and as a result, during that time, LSU Academics turned into a Tier 1 research university. Because all those kids across the country that are smart enough to get academic scholarships and pay out-of-state tuition, they see that football team winning and say, hey man, that seems like fun. I want to go there for 4 years, man. And as a result, the academic standard increases. Because Bill probably knows that even smart kids just want to go to football games and get shit-faced. Maybe Dr. F. King Alexander will join them. I didn't say that out loud. Thanks for listening to Out of My League. If you like what you heard, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, or follow me on Twitter and Facebook in the description link below.